Hey folks, this is Casey from BloodyGoodHorror.com. Most of you may recognize me from the Bloody Good Horror podcast. You may recognize me from 1951 Down Place. I'm going to do something a little different here. We're going to play some video games and talk to you about them. This isn't going to be so much of a review setup, but just sharing some stuff I like. Video games is really where my attention is at lately, on top of the podcast stuff, so I figured it'd be something fun to play around with, and this is something new that I'm trying out, so can't really say where this is gonna go for sure, because like I said, this is something new and a big experiment. I don't even have a name for this thing because this is proof of concept, so we're gonna call it episode 0, but we don't have a title or anything like that, so there you go. What we're playing here today is called Super House of Dead Ninjas. It's got that retro feel, as you can see. I don't have the splash screen here, but it's got a really great throwback to the Super Nintendo days when you first booted up, which is kind of fun. This game first appeared online on Adult Swim Games. It was one of their flash games there. It was pretty popular, and then was made by Megadev. And then it was ported over to Steam here not too long ago. You can find that game on Steam. For normally about $6.99. Right now it's on sale for 50% off, so you can pick it up for $3.49. There's also some new DLC that's out. It just came out this past week, this first week of August, which was the Super House of Dead Ninjas True Ninja Pack. It gives you the original one-armed ninja from the web series from the game. Gives you some a couple new modes, like a speedrun mode, boss rush mode, stuff like that. Some new weapons. So this is a pretty straightforward kind of platformy type of game, pretty old school. We have our little ninja buddy here. We're gonna go ahead and start it while I'm talking. First off, we're gonna pick out her weapons and whatnot. She is on a mission to go down that tower. You start from the roof, work your way down, and the key is get as far as you can, score as many points as you can, and compare them to your buddies online. So we're gonna go through here. You got various different weapons that you can choose from. You have katana, nunchucks, ruby nunchucks, kusarigama, whips, all sorts of good stuff. Then you also have throwing weapons, things like boomerangs, your shurikens, ricochet stuff. I'm not a big fan of the axe yet, but I just got it. You got different explosions, and you have magic types here, so these are really handy in the boss fights. That's usually where I end up using them the most. So from there, you also have upgrades that you pick up along the way. Your upgrades are unlocked for different types of things. You get a note over here to the side to your left, like die 100 times, and I got that life upgrade. Lots of deaths. You are going to die a lot in this game. Don't fret about it. It's gonna happen. You got a certain amount of lives that you can go through. I'll show you that here in a minute. Those are your upgrades. Then you have some other things that you can unlock. That's just some extra boosts. You get different colored uniforms and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play. I like to start from the top of the tower. Those are different levels that I've unlocked that I can start at if I wanted. I like to start from the top and try and get that score up. So we're going to start from the roof, and we're going to jump in here. Now again, we're going to start from the top. We're going to just work our way down here and kill as much as we can along the way. In the meantime, I'll shut up for a minute and let you watch. Of course, now that I got people watching, I'm gonna suck, but that's what happens. The narrator calls you out when you're being an idiot. Actually, he will call you an idiot at some point, so if you feel inadequate from, your playthrough, he's going to make you feel worse. But hey, that's part of its charm. This little ghost guys here will give you some pointers on what's going on, and as you can see here, you have your lives. This is another big key factor down here in the lower right-hand corner. You have a time limit. Every time you go through here, you have different power-ups that you'll notice that I've picked up along the way. That was one of them that I missed. There'll be another one here pretty soon. That is be a clock power-up that extends your time. You will run out of time, the Grim Reaper will come looking for you. So there's that. Monkeys are a pain in the ass. Well, I tend to walk into those spikes a lot. Even if I try and clear them out with bombs, it doesn't go well. Got some treasure chest here. I got a shield. That's handy. There's a clock icon power up there that you saw. So I'm just going to keep working my way down here, and pretty soon I'm going to be coming to the first boss. I'm getting close, I think. I don't know what these little letters for, but they will collect on the left-hand side and spell out a word. I don't know what happens when I spell out the word because I have not done it yet. So the game's very fast-paced, as you can see. There's not a whole lot of stopping to think about it as you're going through. You're running and gunning the entire way, so it's very frantic in a sense. In some ways, it's kind of like a roguelike because it's procedurally generated each time. Your maps are different every time. Things are in different places every time. You keep your upgrades that you find, though, along the way. If you unlock something new, you get to keep that. But you're not really gaining levels or dropping stats or anything like that. Here's the first boss fight, the Agile Mantis. These can be a pain in the ass, but I have handy ninja magic, as you can see. This is an easy way to do this. I kind of suck at trying to combat them straight up. As you can see, I can hit their bombs too, if you time it just right, and send the bombs back at them. I've used up all my magic. I've opened up 3 slots, and that's going to open up some more. In a minute, it'll recharge. I suck at this, as you can tell. There we go. There, I got him. He still hit me though, and he's going to drop a whole buttload of powered ups there. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Now you come in, I'm now into the second area that I've unlocked. You saw those listed at the beginning. This is where the second one stops. So if I wanted to come back and start here, the next time I could. You also notice, kind of in the Zelda fashion, there's those discolored blocks. Those are ones you can always drop a bomb on to make your way through. Oop. Those pigs kind of suck. That guy sucks too. Oh. So, I've gone through all my lives. I can continue. You get 2 continues to keep going deeper, so, and your score builds across all that. There we go. And this next time I die, I'm going to not continue, and I'll show you what the scoreboards look like. This game can be pretty tough, but after a while, it gets very addicting. I've been a big fan of these kind of retro platformer types and whatnot. There's a lot of good ones out of there. Another one I might check out later for you guys is the Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams. That's a good one. It's really hard if you like the platformers and whatnot. I played a lot of platformers growing up, and then so, you know I'm not unique in that fact, but it's just something I've been pretty into, and I've been enjoying a lot because there's a lot of them on the PC world, just as much as on the console world, which is nice. So, and I've gone back to where I'm pretty much a PC gamer, all around. I haven't played my Xbox in quite a while. I don't really have any intentions of going back right away. Not to say that I think I'm superior PC master race or anything like that, but I'm having a hell of a lot of fun on Steam and playing a lot of these cheap games when they show up on sale, because that's the beauty of Steam, is a shitload of sales. These guys suck. So, and we'll Keep going down here. We're getting close. Oop. You notice some of these are named. Those are other players of the game that show up as NPCs. I don't know how it happens. I'm sure I show up in somebody else's game, but it's kind of a cool little light thing. Every once in a while, you'll see somebody from your friends list pop up. From what I can tell, it's not just strictly your friends list, though. It's people in general out there that are players of Super House of Dead Ninjas. Oops. I need that. Monkey Bane. Sorry. Alright, so there I died again. We'll go ahead and hit no here. Excuse me. Now our game's over as it says. And then I'll show you the last parts here. It's going to show you how far you get down the tower. You can submit your score here. And you can compare how you do on your friends list. As you can see here, I'm sitting at number 191, but that's my friends list there. All people on my friends list that's gone on there. You do have to. It's not going to submit your scores by default there. So if you come through there, make sure you get to this menu at the end to hit your submit score to get it out there. You can see more stats. It's going to show you, how many items you collected, how many times you hit your keys. Also, sorts of nerdy stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. It's quick. It's frantic. It's pretty easy to get into. Does take a little bit of skill once you get going, because you got to be able to react quickly and watch what you're doing. So that is Super House of Dead Ninjas. You can try that out for free on the Flash version right now. It's at Adult Swim Games. You can look that up there and give that a shot there. I don't know that it works with the controller there. It does work with the gamepad in Windows on the Steam version, and I highly recommend you play it with that gamepad. That makes a big difference. I played it through with the keyboard the first couple times before I realized it had controller support, and that kind of sucked, but it was doable. So I don't know what luck you'll have with that in the Flash version. Right now, I think this is only available for Windows systems. It's not out quite on Mac yet, and so there you have it. So again, I'm Casey. I'm from bloodygoodhorror.com. You can find me on Twitter at CaseyBGH. You can find me on Steam with my gamer tag Cinema Fromage. So until next time, we'll see how this proof of concept goes, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.